Guys, have you ever clicked on a YouTube video claiming to have the secrets of wealth building or the secret to making money? And by the end of the video, you had no new knowledge, you had no new information, nothing revealing was in the video, and you walked away with the same amount of knowledge about money that you had before you even watched the video? Let me know in the comments below if you've experienced that before with a video. Guys, the reason is that there is no real secret to money. Guys, in this video, I want to sort of break down money into its simplest components so you can clearly see that there's no secret or mystery to money. Now, later in the video, I'm going to give you a few specific things to prove to you that there's no real secret to this whole money thing. Now, guys, I've talked to a lot of people who have told me that they think money is hard or money is complicated and they just don't understand it. But hey, guys, this is one of the biggest myths out there. People are led to believe that money is extremely hard and difficult. Now, there are people out there that want you to believe and think that there's a secret to money so that you will pay them to teach you what the secrets are. Or you're gonna go to their conference or subscribe to their course or something to get them to tell you what these big secrets are to money. And there's some people out there that just tell you that, hey, there's some secrets to money to deter you from actually having money or thinking that you can get money. And listen, I get it. I understand. In America, we're not taught about money. We're not taught about money management, how to focus and handle money. We're not taught that in American schools. Guys, in school, you're being trained to be a consumer, not to be a producer. You're not being trained to be a builder or a creator. Hey, if they taught everyone proper money management in school, then everyone wouldn't be such good consumers. And they need you to be a consumer and to not be so good with your money and to think that money is complicated. That makes you a better consumer. And that's what's needed to keep the machine going. Hey, if everyone was frugal and very responsible with their money and handled their money very well, then the consumption in America would probably be cut in half. And the machine wouldn't work so well. And so by not teaching money and money management in schools, it sort of keeps this mystery around how to properly manage and handle money. Because if they exposed money for being as simple as it really is, then you would know that money is not very complicated. It's not some scientific, complex mathematical formula or some incredibly secret habits that you gotta do on a regular basis in order to have more money, right? Money would then be exposed and its magic would sort of go away. But you have to understand, guys, that there is no magic to having more money. There is no magic to having more wealth. You simply have to control your behavior with money and you will control and manage your money better. Having lots of money, guys, is simply about doing the basics well. It's about doing the basics with money better than most people. It's not about the flash or the complexity or the secret complex graphs and charts and formulas. It's not about any of that. It's simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, and compounding. Stuff you learned in the 7th grade. Just basic stuff that you do better than most people. Hey, if you want to be a great basketball player, it doesn't matter how fancy you dunk the ball or how fancy you make that no-look pass. If you want to be the best basketball player, you just have to do the fundamentals of basketball better than everybody else. You have to shoot better than everybody else. You have to pass the ball better than most folks. You have to play defense and you have to dribble very well, right? You do the basics of basketball better than most people, and you will be better at basketball than most people. Your money is the exact same way. If you do the basic fundamentals with money better than most people, you're going to be good with your money, and your money will grow, right? Don't complicate money. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are the basics of money? Okay, so here's what it takes, guys, to be good with money. Now, I want to show you and prove to you that if you do these basic things with money, you're going to be better with money. You may want to get out a pen, a pencil, a piece of paper, take some notes on your phone, whatever it takes, guys. But you need to mark these things in your brain. The basics to building wealth, the basics to having more money, the basics to winning with your money. Guys, if you get value from this video, please smash the like button below. And please consider subscribing to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. And also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family. First, find a way to live on less than you earn. Watch your spending and be more frugal, right? Create as big a cushion as you can every single month between your income and your expenses. The money coming in and the money going out. If you can increase that cushion to as much as possible, that's living below your means and being good with money. The second thing is you got to consider getting a higher paying skill so you can increase your income. Now, getting a higher paying skill is going to greatly enhance your chances of making and earning more money. And if you make and earn more money, you have more money to work with, right? So do what it takes to increase your skill set so you can win with money. Now, the third thing that's the basics, the fundamentals of money is becoming as valuable as you can at what you do, becoming amongst the best at whatever you do. Listen, people that are the best at what they do, they get paid well for what they do. Their income is a result of being the best at what they do or among the best. And they typically don't go hungry because their skills are valuable and are in demand. Now, the fourth thing you got to do is you have to invest a sizable percentage of that income into appreciating assets. Things that are going up in value, like real estate or like the stock market, right? But it has to be a sizable amount. That's why you want that cushion between your income and expenses to be as big as possible. So you have more money to invest on appreciating items. And you want to be able to invest 10%, 15%, 20% of the money that you have coming in as much as possible. Now, the fifth basic fundamental thing that you have to do with money is you have to lower your liabilities on the liability side of your net worth statement, right? That means getting rid of some of these things that are going down in value that you make payments on every single month. You got to let those things fall off the liability side of the equation. If it's not going up in value, you need to pay it off and get rid of it. And here's the big kicker, guys. You never want to go into debt or create a liability on the liability side of your net worth equation on anything that's going down in value. So you got to pay off that debt. And then you have to commit to not going into any new debt on anything going down in value, right? If it's not going up in value, you don't want debt on it. Now, the sixth fundamental to building wealth or having money that's very basic is to be organized with your money and set a few money goals and then do something every single day, consistently that's going to help you reach your money goals, whatever those goals are. And the seventh fundamental thing to building wealth or having money that anybody can do is to simply do a budget. Do a regular monthly budget every single month that's unique to that month. And it's written down on paper, on a spreadsheet, somewhere where you can actually see it and get to it, change it, write it, erase, write it again, whatever it takes. But you have to have a monthly budget every single month because it's going to help you watch your spending. It's going to help you track your spending. And it's going to help you track your savings, track your investments. It's going to be the blueprint for how you're managing your money. A budget is actually going to measure your performance with your money on a monthly basis. You have to keep up with how you're doing with money. Basic, fundamental that anybody can do. Now, the eighth thing you got to do when it comes to money is you have to begin to learn new information about money. You got to take in new knowledge about money. You have to learn some things about it. And I suggest reading a couple of nonfiction books about money, money management, investing every single month, so that you are gaining more knowledge and gaining more information and you're learning, you're self-improving by taking on some of this self-learning. And anybody can read a book about personal finances every single month, at least one. I suggest two. Now, the ninth fundamental or basic to show you that money is not complicated is simply have an emergency fund. Have money set to the side that's going to be able to take care of your personal emergencies that come up, and at least have 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses set to the side at a bank where you can get to it immediately in case and when you have an emergency, because emergencies do happen. So that's pretty basic, right? Save up money for an emergency. Now, the 10th thing is simply have the discipline and the consistency and the patience to do all of these things on this list. All of these things are fairly simple, but the hard part comes in the behavior to actually be able to achieve these things, to be able to work on and get better at these things that I mentioned on this list. Just have the discipline and the patience to do them all. Now listen, guys, 10 basic things, simple things that most people can do to get better with money and to build some wealth. And to show you guys, hey, money is not very complicated. It's not complex. It's not some scientific formula or chart or graph that you have to grasp in order to be better at it. You just have to do these basics better than most people. Now, if you follow the things that I gave you, you're going to be far, far, far ahead of 95% of everybody walking this planet. It's not complicated. It's just being real, real good with the fundamentals of managing your personal finances. That's it. That's the basics. That's the blueprint. Do all of that well in no particular order, and you will see that money's not very complicated. There's no secret to money. There's no mystery to money. It's not something that only a few people can do well. It's something that all of us can do well. When you complicate money, that's when money becomes scary and it becomes intimidating to some people. Don't make it scary. Just have the discipline to do those fundamentals. It just takes time. It takes some practice. It takes some focus. It takes some you being intentional, and it takes some consistency to be disciplined. You don't have to hit the lottery. You don't have to be a brain surgeon. You don't have to build a big 10-figure business, right? You don't even have to make a whole lot of money. Just get really, really focused and serious about the fundamentals. Hey guys, if you got anything at all out of this video, do me a favor, smash the like button for me. Also, share this video with someone who you think could use this information. Someone who maybe tries to overcomplicate money more than they really should. Share this information with them. And don't forget to drop me a comment below, guys. Guys, hey, the best person to take care of the old you is the young you. Do me a favor. Take care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace. Guys, I offer one-on-one financial mentoring and coaching. If you're looking to grow your current income by adding additional streams of income, or you simply want to maximize your current income and get the most you can out of your money right now, or if you simply just want to become a better manager over your money, a better steward over your current personal finances, I may be a good fit for you. You'll find a link to my one-on-one personal financial mentoring and coaching below, along with a link to my schedule. Please feel free to reach out to me, guys. Until the next video, peace.